day, Portimao pugilists. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more F1 2009. It's episode 7, therefore stage 7 of the challenge mode of F1 2009. Thanks for tuning in. Sadly, no Autodromo Internacional d'Algarve. I may have mixed a little French in with my Portuguese there, sorry. Sorry to my Portuguese viewers there. But, no Portimao. It had just opened, I believe, in 2008. So, unfortunately, we're not getting it here in F1 2009, nor does it sound like we're getting it in F1 2020. Fingers crossed that maybe Cody throws us a bone and gives us some of these new circuits in F1 2021 as a bonus. I'm not optimistic, but it would be a nice thing to do for everyone. But here we go. We've got 6 more normal challenges, and of course the special challenge at the end to go through. Let's give a quick preview. We've got Touge at Monza. I'm assuming it's Touge because it's like Rouge, the most exciting play in Canadian football, but with a T instead of an R. Then we've got Gates at Sao Paulo. We've got cornering at Suzuka, so yeah, get ready for that purple. Slipstreaming at Shanghai, which could be interesting considering they've got a lot of long straights there at Shanghai. Then we race at Kuala Lumpur, and then the Eliminator at Valencia. So we are at 2020 F1 track today. Oh well. Touche time! Oh, we don't get Jeff giving us a preview of who we're up against. We're up against Jarno Trulli, which will be interesting, if only because Jarno very well may just block and slow us down. I almost overcooked it. I let off early. This is basically the same thing as the special challenges, only with Afonso name. And how am I doing? I'm busy looking at how much curves I got left. We'll brake at the bridge. Oh, braking at the bridge is early. So I'm off and on and off and on. So Trulli caught me up a lot there. Turned in a little early again. It's your first time playing again after a bit, so it's like... So you're busy trying to you're second guessing all your brake and turn-in points. Once you warm up a bit, you'll be fine, right? Well, never mind. We're not going to be fine. I think we lost that on that one turn. I was looking for the 100 board there. It wasn't there. Alright. Is it 80 kilometers or 80 miles an hour that we got to wait before we engage Kurz? I don't think we're going to get Jarno by the... Oh, there we go. Oh, I've been hit by Jarno. He dumped me as I was trying to turn in. And what's the number 1 rule of Formula 1? You don't hit your goddamn teammate. Well, okay, we kind of drove in a little deep there. But that's fine. There we go. That was a little better this time than last. Not as good this time compared to last. I mean, we're ahead of Jarno, so I mean, I guess that means it is, therefore, by the strictest definition. Oh, there's the 100. I was going to say, Oto Hoto. On the one hand, we lost some time to Trulli. On the other hand, we didn't lose as much time as we did the last time. So we'll charge it down towards Parabolica. We'll burn the last... Woo! There's a little jumpy over the curbs there. Or not the curbs, the bumps. Oh, I thought it was a 2-lap race. We got ahead of him after lap 1, so no, just throwing the towel. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. So it's not the same as the challenges. Or the special challenges. We're just going to... I think I missed... Really? Now, if I retry this, is it going to retry me from the start? Yeah, it is. God damn it. Is there a challenge in this challenge mode that I like? The race. Maybe hot lap. So, now we're just light years behind just because we're having to, you know... This is how Yarno truly beats you. And this is how I beat Yarno truly. He's so slow that you're scared to get close to him. Just ask anyone in Formula E! Truly trains are a thing for a reason, folks. There we go. Survived the curbs there. Attacked the curbs very, very aggressively. That's half the fun, isn't it? Break at this last marker. Attack that early. Charge it up and across the line. Just shortcut it a little. Just kind of come back to the inside a little bit to shorten up the lap there. We won by 5 seconds. Which is good because you have to, like, not cock up the braking here. We started worse this time, or I guess in this attempt than the first attempt, and yet still somehow managed to hold lead. Now, of course, this is Monza, so hypothetically, the advantage is on the trailing car, because they won't be braking there. They'll have that nice slipstream to slip into. I've missed a braking point again, but not as badly as I did the first time. I think I gained more time by shortcutting that, which is questionable strategy, but just a little squirt from Lesmo 2 down to Ascari. Of course, if you've ever played Grand Prix Legends, and I was at one point thinking of doing like a demonstration derby with the Grand Prix Legends demo. But if you've ever played like Grand Prix Legends proper, and you've played Monza in it, I guess ostensibly it's supposed to be the easiest track, because it's got 3 real turns, 2 Lesmos, and a Parabolica. But it's just like amazing how hard, even like in Curva Grande and Ascari, how hard it is to just keep that car under control, right? And you're just like, the whole time. Because the asset of the car wants to get around on you. You need Tim Brewer to help you keep that ass end of the car down, so it doesn't send you flying off to Narnia. Anyway, yes, we won by almost 9 seconds. I'm allowed to round up there. It was 8.6. Almost 8.7. So it should be an A of multi-stars. 3 of them, in fact. Alright, let's go. Slow start to the day, but we got there eventually. Right! 3 stars. It's worth. Alright, gates at Sao Paulo. What are we thinking? B or a C here? Because I just feel like some of these gates are going to be in just awkward-ass spots. Like on the front straight here. Like, I expect a gate in the middle of the road. Oh, worse, that's on the inside. As you're approaching the turn, that's almost tolerable. So's that. That one's wide of the apex. That one's okay. It's like they put the gates in the middle of the road. They just... Yeah, I'm looking for gates. I'm not looking for apexes or anything. I'm just looking for gates. This is not a way to drive. Ooh, you have to be tight there because you can't run it all the way out. There. Yeah, you can make that one work. This one, not so much. That compromises your entire line through that corner. Let's see where this is going to be in the middle of the track again. Like, I'm not even laying on the boost because I'm scared of where the turns are more, or where the gates are more than anything. So it was a suboptimal lap, but there are no penalties, which is a bonus, because every penalty is 3/4 of a second. And it gives me 3-star A. Considering I was expecting a B or a C, I will take that. Slow start today, but it picked up quickly there. Next one is Oh, God. Let's just get our C and get out of here, eh? That's A as an EH, not the letter A. It's Canadianism. So we're back in the Toyota. No Hondas for us to run here, because I always think of Suzuka as a Honda track and Fuji as the Toyota track. Not that I mind Fuji. Well, I like old Fuji, like, you know, Gran Turismo 4, right? Ah, oh, come on, that's in the... It's paved, it counts. I was gonna say... So I had an... It stops counting at a certain point, and I don't know why, right? Well, that turned in a lot more than I was expecting, so we lost those points. We might get an F here. I may be actually willing to retry one of these for once. Yeah, that one wasn't good because we stuck to the inside as opposed to drifting out to the outside, right? Where was the turn there, right? We'll just drift out here, and excellent. You know, we could have actually gotten an A on this from the looks of it. If I hadn't, like, run wide at Dunlop or whatever. So it should be a shitty score. Yeah, D. We'll at least retry this, because we know we can do better. We just have to not run off the road at the one turn, right? And go, go, go for another cornering. I could have gotten more aggressive into the second part of the first curve. Almost run wide there at the second S. Down to the third S. Down to this long S. Good. Better than a 0 there, right? Ah, man. You can't see the Degner, right? So we went from an excellent last time to just a good. I know I've said it before, but how did anyone play this on the PSP and actually see where the hell you were going? Oh, and excellent through that. Now we get to Spoon. And good through Spoon. We already doing better than we did the last time? Still don't see where there's a turn there. Now we'll burn all the curves we can. Try and get a good there. 48, that's better than the first time. I think if I hadn't completely bottled Degner 1, we would have gotten a better score here, but it is what it is. A B, which is good for me on one of these. halfway home on the regular challenges. So we've still got a Slipstream at Shanghai, a race at Kuala Lumpur, and an Eliminator at Valencia. Don't forget, as we reach this halfway point, if you haven't hit that like button, scroll down just ever so slightly and hit that big old thumbs up. And if you're new here, you can subscribe. Of course, a lot of F1 on the channel, a lot of racing on the channel. Wide Open Wednesdays is the name of the series, I guess the name of the day, on the channel. So there's lots of F1 Grand Prix 2 and other F1 one-shots. And, of course, you could find all of those on the channel page. There's, if you scroll down near the bottom of the homepage of the channel page, there's Retro Racing Let's Plays down at the bottom. So you can find all of my old racing LPs there, as long with my old shooters and my other miscellaneous ones, RPGs, platformers, adventure games, all sorts of great retro games on the channel. But now, plugging out of the way, let's do some slipstreaming. In a Ferrari. Now, if you want to be creative, considering I call them cheating Toyotas. I went in there like a torpedo. Now, considering considering I call them cheating Toyotas, and you can call these are. I think I overcooked it. There's no braking points here. Right, there's no brake markers here. Where is I? Yes. Since I call them cheating, out of the way. We're in Shanghai, and that was a Force India that could very well have been Sutil, which was very dangerous of me to do. Since I call them cheating Toyotas, you're more than welcome to call these. Well, I got the multiplier. I didn't get any points. Since I call them cheating Toyotas, you could call this guy a fraudulent Fezza. Then. Woo! 86 points multiplied out. Because these guys are slower on the straights than Mahavir Raghunathan. Give that BMW a seal of excellence. I'm not going to get a multiplier because I wasn't behind him long enough to get the multiplier activated. What is this? So you mean I got to drop in behind this guy to get 4 points so I can activate a FN multiplier? Oh my god. This is another really, 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 really dumb challenge. So I have to dive bomb him so I can get the points and the multiplier. But look what points we're on. That kind of accurately reflects the type of person that designs a challenge like this. This inevitably should lead to the question of Unsilent. If you hate this you hate these challenge modes so much, why do you still play it? Damned if I know. I've played a lot I've let's played a lot of games that have made me question, like, why am I still doing this? Mirror's Edge, for example. And it's like, this is definitely one of the ones that's just like, oh, you know, like, why? Like, how are you supposed to get any points off of these guys if they're so much slower than you? If, like, they were, like, reasonably... Like, has nobody been able to do decent catch-up logic in a video game since Papyrus and the NR series? Like, I mean, that's a serious question. Oh, we're up behind a teammate. I was doing well right up until... He should Well, it was good right up until the time he turned in on me. I don't think I see anyone up ahead of me, so... Oh no, there's one more, which we might be able to catch up to. Well, maybe not. Well, we're gonna get close to him anyway. Because we're mowing them down in a straight line. They could slipstream. That's 60 points before we had to pull out. And now we've got to bottle this turn. So we can get in behind the... Oh no, it doesn't count because apparently we passed him. Whatever. We'll get out of here with our whatever points and... An E! I'll take it. At the very least, this is still better than F1 Race Stars. Alright, let's go win a race at Kuala Lumpur. Let's actually do something that involves, you know, racing. Start. No, we got a brawn. Never mind. JB's brawn. So we got a full grid here. I'll be damned. From the back to the front in 6 laps. Last the first challenge. I didn't mean to torpedo him, but the problem is that we did get bumped scything through the grid. So now we're up to 6th from 20th after a couple corners. Did get a little love tap for that dive bomb, but you know, there's no damage. Just to take a little bit of the challenge out of the challenge mode, which is fine because who knows? And this is going to be hairpinish. I saw a brake marker and I bailed out, which is usually the smart idea. Just get a little squirt of Kurz there. A little bump and rob Tim O'Glock of P4. Well, Raikkonen was in the second Ferrari this year. Well, I'll be damned. Break at the 100 marker. Dump the rest of the Kurz as we approach the line. There's old Rubens. Now, I can't remember if he's been invited to Tony Stewart's SRX for next year or not. I don't think so. I know apparently he's kicking around on iRacing. There's a clip floating around of somebody calling Rubens a noob, and everybody's kind of like... And everyone's kind of like, wait, he realizes who he just called a noob. And even Rubens is like, yeah, he called me a noob. And it's like, everyone's kind of like, wait a minute, everyone knows this guy is like Rubens Barrichello, but... Apparently not everybody knows who Rubens Barrichello is. Ah. Broke it to 50 instead of the 100. Now Rubens is going defensive. So we'll try. And yeah, just cut up the inside just like that. Exactly what we intended to do. It's like a football play, American football or Canadian. You draw it up in the playbook and execute it exactly how you drew it up in there. I haven't used any of the curves, so we'll just use all the curves that we have through to start finish. We'll diamond the corner there, so we can attack the apex of the second corner. See, I've never run Kuala Lumpur enough to really experiment with the racing line on there as much as I probably should. Whether I should, especially if I'm running it by myself, whether you should constant radius it or whether you should diamond it. Now, diamonding a corner, that's more of an oval trick, where you kind of double apex it. You hit an early apex a little faster than you should, but you're still braking and trail braking, so you make a hard turn away from the sort of from the middle of the turn apex, and then you take a later apex so you can accelerate out harder and faster than if you were just constant radiusing. So as opposed to like the racing line, think if the racing line was like a U. I don't mean like Soldier Boy, I mean like a U. But if you were doing it like that, U shape would be like constant radius. Diamond shape, so kind of points at the top. Imagine doing a diamond around the outside of the top half of a diamond around the outside of a U, and you've kind of got the shape of what you're looking at when you're diamonding a corner. Now, this is a constant radius, but I did kind of come in late. You could also late apex it too. That was a bit more constant radius, but I kind of apexed in harder a little later. So I wasn't quite diamonding it, but I wasn't quite not either. Remember the old, the instruction manual for NASCAR Racing 1999 season, sorry. I was going to say 2009 season. No, this is 2009 season. No, NASCAR Racing 1999 season came with like a track guide to a whole bunch of tracks, and you had, who was all your track? I'm trying to remember who was, Bobby Labonte was doing the track guides for, like written track guides for the Cup tracks, and then for the Busch Series exclusive tracks, Elton Sawyer and Shauna Robinson were doing those. And I forget who did the truck guides. But Elton Sawyer liked talking about diamonding corners, and they never explained in the book what diamonding corners meant. It wasn't until like a champ car race at Milwaukee that they were explaining, oh yeah, Michael Andretti is diamonds the corners here at Milwaukee. And what that means is, and they walked you through it. See, I like to enact the 3 E's whenever I can around here. Educate, enlighten, and entertain. So you watch these racing LPs and you'll learn something. Bring you insights that you might have forgotten from F1 past. Enlighten, educate, entertain. The 3 E's. And I cannot say if they are big or little E's, because then I might invoke the wrath of certain former NASCAR team owners. God, I'm trying to remember whose video that was. Is that a iceberg video? I want to say it sounds like an iceberg video, not a slap video. Wicked Witch. Wicked Witch of the South, right? I think that's the video I'm referencing. I know that. Cool. Well, we got another lap still. All right. No, that's cool. I've just been out chilling, having a good time, doing our thing, talking about applying oval racing techniques to tiltdromes. Apex in the middle of the turn and then kind of hold it down. Because part of the thing is you want to have a good approach for that second turn. Though it is considerably harder in Shanghai to do that because of the elevation change. Of course, Kuala Lumpur, I've got, a lot of experience driving, playing this in F1 games since the year 2000. And not just F1 games, because you can find a version of this in Flat Out 3. Of course, there's a video about that on the channel. Well, this is considerably harder than the Flat Out one because the cars actually go above 100 miles an hour in this game. Third to last, or I guess no, second to last turn for the final time. So we'll charge down the back straight, or I guess the support series straight, because I think it's off to the right there, where your mind thinks, oh wait, that must be the pit entry. No, pit entry is halfway around the hairpin. No, off to the right there is where they go for the, I guess, one of the short versions of the circuit. A 1-star A, we won by what, like 15 seconds? Guess I was supposed to win by like 20 plus seconds and never relinquished the lead at any point, so. It's not a bad color blue, is it? Anyway, Eliminator Valencia. Let's go. Oh, we're driving a Mecha for the first time. Well, I'll be damned. Alright, anybody remember which way this track goes? It's the only time I actually drive it. Is in these, well, I was gonna say, is in like special challenges, so. So it's a matter of trying to, it's like, it was not in F1 long enough for me to have committed a lot of the track to memory. Oh, over the bridge. Over the river and through the... Ah! Man, that turn comes up on you fast. Past the Force India, past the BMW, past this Toro Rosso. We almost ended up like Weber and a Lotus here. Through Maldonado. There's two drivers down. Past the other Williams. Just gonna head towards this hairpin. Brake at the start. I think I would have been fine if I hadn't tried cutting the curb. Whoa! Okay. Somebody wasn't happy about that. Because that hopped me in the air, lost traction, lost braking. You gotta have all wheels on the ground if you want to actually, use the brakes. There's Heike in the other one. And the other Mecha. Underneath the Yoder. Went a little deep there. Oh my god, we've actually made this chicane. This unnecessary chicane. Presumably to slow everyone up because there's a sharp turn at the end of it. Yes, there is, because it's a sharp turn that leads you onto the bridge. You gotta be careful because at the other end of the bridge is an even sharper turn. Herman took his notes from Singapore. The sharp turn at the end of the bridge. A turn to single file people heading onto the bridge, and... Oh, that was a little early, but... We'll use curse to get by one. Oh, I gotta hold up for the... That was close with the brawn there. Yeah, broke a little bit past the start of the curbing there. In these F1 games, curbing seems to be a pretty good indicator of where a braking point usually is. It's a lot safer than using one of those styrofoam... Oh! Ow. It's a lot safer than using one of those styrofoam blocks because somebody will inevitably run into it, usually yourself. Someone will usually end up running into it and wiping it out, so... So we're gonna have to make it. We're gonna have to work for this a little bit. As we're in third, we've got safety for 3 more eliminations, which is another minute. I panicked and bailed out a little early because I didn't know where the braking point for this one is before the bridge. And over the bridge. Fortunately, the brawn locked up a little, so I didn't lose up too much time myself. And again, because we've got ourselves a little bit of safety of 50 seconds. Nice and safe here. Now we just got to hold the lead for another minute. Use a little curves here. Could have used more than just a little curse, but oh well. Broke a little early. It's amazing how just, you know, short braking by like probably not even 10 meters can make the difference between like being way too fast for an apex and way too slow for an apex. Ooh, okay. I think that thing had a hitbox a little bigger than advertised. So we just gotta survive for 10 more seconds. He says as he almost overcooks it into the first turn. It's probably turn 2, but still. It's the only first one you gotta brake for, right? And a 3-star A, just like that. All right. So 3-star A's, a 1-star A, a B, and bogusness. Oh, we have to... Ah, god damn it. All right, fine. I gotta get this to a C? Really? Okay, fine. Give me a minute. So there you go, with an 18,500-ish score, basically just by like hanging down people on the long straight. Just don't pass them. Actually, just hang out behind them and just rack up points and then go by them. Come on, man. Worn and torn. Uh-oh. We're going to Singapore. First time. I mentioned last time we have not been to Singapore. So 3 laps remain in the Singapore Grand Prix. Your tires are toast. Battle against reduced grip to finish in the points. All right. So the goal, finish in the points. All right. Doesn't give us a teaser of what's next in Stage 8. All right. Let's try and salvage something on shitty tires.
Your tires are worn out, but it's too late in the day to change them now. You'll have very little grip through the corners. You'll need to work hard to defend your position.
So, we are based on the fact that the strategy is awful. We are clearly Sebastian Vettel because the strategists are god-awful. Now, I know earlier in the day I did mention some of my other racing LPs, but is I did do in Grand Prix 2. Okay, yeah, it's the Singapore sling version of Singapore. With the little chicane so you can single file people into the hairpin. I was gonna say, gotta be Vettel because we got shitty strategists just like he does in real life. But yes, I was saying, yeah, Grand Prix 2, we did a half-distance race in Grand Prix 2 round. We used the BMW as a brake. And then bring out a safety car, clearly, if we're in this part of the track with a crash. Oh my god. I cannot get a grip on, not like the tires, I just can't get a grip on where the track is going.
Your tires are worn out, but it's too late in the day to change them now. You'll have very little grip through the corners. You'll need to work hard to defend your position.
But here's the thing, is you're supposed to work your way forward. So, really, you're not worried about defending, you're still worried about attacking. So get by PK before you can put it in the wall. Get by Sutil here. Went a little deep trying to get by Sutil, but yeah, it's just being too aggressive. And now down this straight towards Singapore Sling. Whoop. Hit the curbs a little hard there and there. The good news is it gives us a little breathing room to Raikkonen, I guess. Can we make the outside pass work? Nope. So we're going to have to just cut it down. Don't overcook it into that one. Whoop. Duck down that way past Massa. All right. We go to Heidfeld, and that one came up on me fast. Sometimes I feel like I should have, like, racing line on for some of these tracks that I don't go to very often. Whoop. Past him there. Past Heidfeld as we're going to charge down towards the final turns. Break at the 100. I think that's a team car there. No, it might be a Toro Rosso in front of Kubica. Go to the long right. Oh, it's Seb. His hamburger and french fry show happening. Button in his, second half of the season position, sort of mid-pack. Well, mid-points, I should say. Because they didn't have the money to keep developing that thing like they did the BMWs. Or not the BMW, the BMW didn't develop much during the season either. No, the Red Bulls. So that we are faster than Button. At this point in the season in Singapore is not a surprise. Hop the curb there. Quite unintentionally, but unfortunately is what it is in this car. F1 and its fascination with stupidly large curbs. I don't get it. I just don't. It just seems dangerous. Oh, Kaz Nakajima. Toyota LMP driver Kaz Nakajima. Let's see if we can't get by him the long way here. We did. Now if we can cut down under Button. Yes, we can. Oh, just got tagged. I'm surprised I made the turn, despite getting bumped there. Honestly, the tire wear is not as bad as I was expecting, all things considered, with how they were pitching it in the race briefing. Now, see, we are Seb. And there's Mark Webber up ahead of us. So if we're here, and I think that is... Oh, so it's the 2 McLarens out front? No, Hamilton was behind us. Then who the hell's leading? We're going to take this one... Oh, not quite 3 wide. I thought we were going to take it 3 wide. A lot... Well, I guess that is thematically appropriate. But PK's still running. No, it doesn't work. Or did he win? Did Alonso win? Or no, did he just get a podium? He might have got a podium here. In real life 2009 Singapore Grand Prix. Because I wanted to say there was some sort of cruel irony with Renault's return to Singapore. Now let's see if we can't get Fernando there. Bye, Fred. Oops, broke a little early. Sorry, Fred. Not bad for Warren tires. A newie car making it easy, of course. Except apparently this season when the car's a bit on edge. But I don't think Newey is as involved in the design of the cars now as he was in past. One last time through here. There we go, and across the line. A bit of a long day today, but can't say we weren't successful. They weren't even asking for a win, they were just asking for a point, so it should be an A. Only 1 star, but I won the damned race video game. So there we go. We've unlocked the next set of challenges. So let's take a look at it. We've got a burning lap at Budapest. So that should be fine. Because, well, it's just a flying lap. Right? Touge at Spa-Francorchamps. That should be fine. Cornering at Yas Marina, which should not be fine. Gates at Budapest, which we will survive. Touge at Yas Marina. Okay, we did cornering. And 2 Budapest and 2 Yas Marinas. And then an Eliminator at Silverstone. So at least the next set of challenges play more to what I want in this sort of in the challenge mode. Oh, by the way, I've probably already flown it up on screen. Yes, I was right. There was an irony to the 2009 Singapore Grand Prix because shit had already hit the fan with Crashgate and all this by this point. But Fred had scored a podium here. Indeed, he did. And he even scored a fastest lap, I should be particular with, so. Yeah. I was right. There's a reason why 2009 Singapore was sticking in my head. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of F1 2009. Next time out, Stage 8. But until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air. And that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, you can check out more F1 and other classic games in the playlists. They're on the screen in the description down below. And more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.